Simulation coordinator Joanne Cunningham is bringing elevated vegan fare to the table. Let's check out Primary Plant-Based in Fishtown.
My name is Mark McKinney. I'm the chef and owner here at Primary Plant-Based. We believe in using no animal products whatsoever. We're 100% plant-based and vegan. The ethos behind Primary Plant-Based is to use as much local, sustainable product as we can. As far as the flavors go here, I definitely lean towards Nuevo Latino style flavors. That's kind of my background. If you take a look at the menu, people always call it globally influenced. I like to cook what I like to eat, which is everything. I first went vegetarian in 1989 and then vegan in 1991. As time went on and I read about animal well-being, I just thought that was what I wanted to do with my life, not to be responsible for any harm or killing of any living creature. I hope when guests eat here, especially for the first time, that they leave, first of all, blown away by the food and the service, but more importantly, that they receive good value for their money. I know money can be hard to come by for a lot of us, so I like to make sure people are filled and happy, and they feel healthy, and they leave and already look forward to the next time they come back.
Joanne, Primary Plant-Based is a really unique vegan spot. Why did you pick it?
My spouse and I both eat meat, but it's one of our favorite restaurants, really because of the intense flavors and the creativity. They just do so much with plants and with veggies, and it always amazes us, how much flavor they can pack in.
And your go-to is the surprisingly spicy matzo ball soup?
Yeah, the matzo ball soup, yeah. So, it's a play, a little pun, if you will. But, there's like little masa corn balls steeped in this incredible spicy broth. And it's just like, with no, animal stock, they still get so much flavor. It's the first thing I've ever tried from there, and I always have to get it. Unfortunately, because it's soup, it's not there all year long, but for 6 months, I'll always order it there.
And Dan, you got something that you described as a bowl of flavorful layers.
Yeah, absolutely. We got the gnocchi, which had just a lot of stuff going on, different mushroom varietals that every other bite you found a new one, it felt like. And the lentil cream really was really flavorful, and definitely felt like there was, obviously no dairy, but it felt like there was. So It was very fun dish for sure.
Irvin, I'm so glad that you got a vegan cheesesteak. Very Philly of you.
I did.
How was it?
Thank you. It was delicious. It was absolutely fantastic. Rivaled some of the normal cheesesteaks. I'm not vegan myself. I enjoy meat. But rivaled some of the cheesesteaks that I get in South Jersey. So the flavors were there. I could not stop eating it. And then it was also served with this potato salad that had paprika on top of it, right? Green onions. Absolutely delicious. I've never had a cheesesteak with potato salad. It's the best potato salad I've ever had.
And then who here got day off noodles?
I did.
I did.
Oh, both of you.
Cool. They were so good.
Very fun. Yeah, what was interesting about that dish specifically was that they were in sesame noodles. It was like
Their own
exactly
thing.
what it sounded like, and with veggies on veggies on veggies. So it was very.
The mushrooms, like I've never been a huge mushroom fan, but when I go there, I'm like, oh yeah, give it to me. I mean, they were just so delicious.
My wife doesn't like mushrooms, so I made sure to get every mushroom option there was in Primary. So hi, Steph. So that made that dish really special.
When you walked in, it felt like home. I thought the hostess and the servers there were just, they knew, I guess, that I wasn't vegan, right? But they made me feel like home. They were there, they were patient. They answered all my questions. They took the time to talk to me about some of their specials. So I had a fantastic time.
And in terms of the ambiance, there's like big windows, seats along the windows. I know, do you have preferential seating when you go?
Yeah, well, I do love that. Like, it's like I can't say corner because it's like a round, sort of bay with like the cushioned seating. But I always love when we get that. So when it's not just the two of us, it's always fun because they always give us that little window seat with the, with the bay seating. It's just fun. It just creates a good vibe.
And that fun like neon sign that eat vegan with that like angry carrot.
Yeah.
Dan, for dessert, you got what was it, a rock solid blondie?
Just a textbook blondie. Vegan desserts tend to, in my experience, tend to just be overtly sugary and heavy and dense. And this one was just, it was rock solid. It was just really good. And the vanilla ice cream that was topped it was, close your eyes, you didn't know what you were.
Oh yeah, and the vegan ice cream. I think it comes from Scoop DeVille.
Okay.
That's like their vegan ice cream partner.
Yeah.
Joanne, you got some chocolate tahina ice cream?
Yes, tahini is like one of my favorite flavors newly for desserts that I've discovered the last few years. And so when I saw that, I was like, yeah, I need that. And it was definitely a subtle tahini flavor, but it worked perfectly with the chocolate, and we really loved it. We also really love the pâte de crème. That's definitely a go-to for me for dessert.
Well, Joanne, this was your pick. Sum it up for us.
I'd say Primary Plant-Based is a vegan restaurant with global, bold flavors that would win over any carnivore.
And Dan, what is the big takeaway?
Come hungry. And then bring home wifey snacks.
And Irvin, what's the big takeaway?
Well, I'm the convinced carnivore, and I thought the cheesesteak rivaled cheesesteaks that I've had in Philadelphia and South Jersey, and I can finally tell my mom that I had my veggies. So thank you so much for recommending the restaurant.
My pleasure.
Primary Plant-Based is no longer in business. For updates from owner Mark McKinney, you can follow Primary Plant-Based Instagram account.